Well, hello everybody. Once again, I'm back with another project. And this is the project right here. Now you may be saying, didn't you do that scooter like a couple years ago? And yeah, I did. I restored this for him, fixed it back up. I mean, I didn't do a professional job on it, but it looked decent. About the time I gave it back to him, probably within a couple weeks. If you remember, I made this seat cover. It doesn't look real good, but it worked. And I had told him, well, I'll get you another seat cover, but I have to order one, and I wanted him to be able to ride it. So I just covered that in real quick, and it's held up, you know. It don't look that good, but it's held up. But anyway, one of his neighbors kind of backed over it, busted this side up a little, and kind of rolled it over on its side and kind of scratched it up. Broke this side. Actually, no, I think he broke that side. He's wrecked it several times, but after that happened, he said, well, don't worry about the seat. I'm just going to ride it the way it is. But over the last couple of years, he's been getting more and more losing a lot of confidence on it. And he has wrecked it a few times. I'm kind of afraid he's going to get hurt on it. And he's kind of afraid he's going to get hurt on it. So he decided he wanted to sell it. And at the time I really didn't want it, but I thought maybe it might help keep him from getting hurt, so I bought it. Now, we'll have to do something with it. It needs some work. Yeah, you can see there's little things wrong with it. But my plans with it are either, which I don't think I'm going to do this, either leave it the way it is, maybe fix the little cracks and dents and repaint a little bit, and order a new seat and just ride it the way it is. That's if I keep it as a scooter. Now, what I'm thinking, and y'all may think I'm crazy, most of you probably do anyway because you're probably right. Have you seen the Slingshots? I know you've probably seen them. They got two wheels in the front, and they got the one wheel in the back, and they title as a motorcycle. I'll put up a picture. Okay. That is a Slingshot. I kind of like the looks of those, and I think I would like the fact that, see this, well, a couple of things, has a tendency to try to fall over. You know, you get a little bit of wind blowing on this. In fact, yeah, there we go. You get a little bit of wind blowing on this, and it don't take much to flop it over. That's happened to him a couple of times too. That's why I built the stand. I got the stand with it. I don't think I'm going to use it because I don't think I'm going to use it as a scooter. I think I'm going to use it as a trike. Now, I want to take the same idea as the Slingshot, but I'm wanting to do it a little different. I want to be able to ride it. It's not going to be as big, of course. This is only a 250. It's got plenty of power for what it is. It's got more than what it needs, really. But, see this little tire right here? You get this thing up around, I don't know, 80. You get it up around 80, it gets scary. It's really scary at 80 miles an hour. And with these small tires, it just doesn't feel like it's safe. It'll do 80, easy. It would do more than 80, but I got it to 80 one time, and that's all I wanted, and I slowed it back down. So it will run on the highway, but it's not as stable as a motorcycle is because of the size of the tires. And I guess the aerodynamics are probably a little off or something, I don't know. But it does really good. It would be a good commuter the way it is, just back and forth to work or something. My idea would also save some money, because I was thinking of making like a high mileage trike. I may put up a few pictures here of different things, different ideas, or different, things that I would want to do to it. I would want a closed roof. I would want the option of taking it off or having the roof closed so I could ride it in the rain. I've studied the designs and stuff like that, but what I'm wanting to do, the seats will be more forward of this, and this seat will be off, all the plastic will be off, the frame only comes up to about here. Well, I could put a seat about at this level, let it stick up a little, maybe put a console here in between, and have a couple of seats, one for a driver, one for a passenger, and have your front end come out here with the two wheels, maybe even a steering wheel. Probably take this same instrument panel and put it up there so all my gauges will work. There's a few things about it I'll show you that are kind of broken, and this is like the third windshield that's been on it. When this thing wrecks, the windshield usually is the first thing to go. Alright, y'all remember it was looking pretty good there when I fixed it up, but now, besides the seat, and well, I already told you the story of the seat. Alright, like stuff like this right here, that's where the guy backed over it. He kind of backed up and hit it and knocked it over, and yeah, that was not good. It busted that part back there too. These footrest covers, they shrink over time and they lift up off of the bottom. So yeah, that's another thing. This, after the guy ran over it, this is kind of loose now. It kind of rattles something in there. It's kind of broke. He didn't actually back all the way over it. He just knocked it over and pushed it for a little bit. As you can see, it busted this side too. And you might notice something gone over here. This was not in when he got it backed over. This was one of the times he wrecked it. The muffler got kind of messed up. It doesn't sound real bad. Sounds pretty good. That little 250 engine, it runs good. It needs a plug right now, because the plug's a little old in it. You can see he's kind of scarred it up. It's been through a lot. Actually, that's another windshield too. It got busted off, and I stuck him another windshield on it. It kind of busted the cover. This stuff up here is all busted up. That's all separated. Busted over here, and he kind of glued it back together. Now, yeah, it's been wrecked a few times. The headlights themselves don't work anymore. Just the bulbs that run off the magneto of the engine come on. But the headlights themselves don't work. The brake lights don't work on it anymore. Turn signals work. But it still runs great. It's got new brakes on both ends. You know me, I can't leave anything alone. So, what I'm wanting to do is wanting to build something out of it that'll be cool. And it's got plenty of power to pull whatever I build on it, unless I make it huge. It's not going to be the size of a car. It's going to be small, and I'm going to make it maneuverable. I'll make it wide enough that it will, with the reverse trike idea, with the front wheels, 2 front wheels and 1 back wheel, it's a lot more stable when you go into curves that way. If you have, like you see some vehicles, three-wheel vehicles that have 1 wheel in the front and 2 in the back, those are not stable. That's why they outlawed the 3-wheelers. But this one is going to have the 2 front wheels out about here, and I think that will work. But in the comments below, Let me know what you think. You think I should leave it the way it is, ride it the way it is? Do you think it would be a cool project to see the transformation of this from a scooter to a three-wheel trike that hopefully will look pretty cool? That's probably going to be about it for this little video. Just a little short introduction to my next little project. It's no high-dollar project or anything like that, but I think I can do something with it. Let me know what y'all think. You think I should make a trike out of it, or a scooter, or is there some other idea that I haven't thought of that maybe I could do with it? Just let me know down below in the comments what y'all think, and we'll see what we can do with it. I appreciate everybody watching, and I will see y'all on the next one.